Hey, this is BugPowderDust. Thank you for joining me for the first episode in my new biotech Rimworld series. This has been a long time coming, and I'm very glad to finally start it. I've not really played the biotech DLC at all, so I'm really new to it. I have a basic idea of what's what, so yeah, this is all going to be very fresh, so if I'm a bit newbie, you have to excuse me. Without further ado, let's get on with it. I'm going to go with Crash Landed. We're going to go with Cassandra this time. I always play Randy, but Cassandra losing is fun. And I'll just leave the defaults as they are. Now, the seed. I am going to go with, because this is going to be a cold theme, I'm going to go with, I keep thinking about Frozen, so do you want to build a snowman? Going to make the globe coverage 50% only because I quite like seeing a big globe in front of me. Rainfall probably down a notch. And overall temperature want to be kind of down a couple of notches. Population, I'm going to increase that up just a couple of notches. Leave that as it is. I do want to add the cannibal pirate gang. That does look quite interesting. So a few more baddies than goodies. So that's good. So I'm really quite keen to see attacks by some of these new kind of biotech factions. It's going to be very interesting indeed. So let's get that generated. And look at that, it's a thing of beauty. Mostly tundra by the looks of it, lots of tundra, the Tasker Barrens down here. But I'm more interested in the dark area here, Boreal Forest. That's exactly where I'm going to be starting. I've always enjoyed playing Boreal Forest, but I don't think I've ever done it on stream. Sorry, as a YouTube video. So I'm very keen to do that. And I'm quite keen to get the average temperature as low as possible, because I look forward to the challenge. So I'm going to try and find a spot which is near to a couple of trading partners, but also where the average temperature is low. We do get a bit of a growing period. I think growing period never is going to be really hard, but I will see. So let me just have a look around and then I'll be right back. Okay, well this looks like a good candidate here. It's got large hills, which is good for resources. Marble, granite, slate, which is always going to be very nice. Granite specifically. Marble good for building bedrooms with and things. Near a couple of trading partners, but also near some enemy bases to hit. We got. Let's take a look at the faction, shall we? Got the Pogmug Oink Union. I love that. That's great. Got the Gentle Tribe, Fierce Neanderthal Tribe. Got the Weathu. We got the. Wow. Okay. How do you pronounce that? Tehaksh. That's going to cause me problems. Savage Impid tribes. The Hakachids. I've got no idea how to pronounce that. The Raw Clan of Kizzy, the Filth Blighters, the Murder Partners. That's a great name for a cannibal pirate gang. The Murder Partners. And the Empire of Paysan. Wonderful. Okay. Well, I kind of look... I like the look of that spot, which I've actually just clicked off of. So let me just find it again. Marble, granite, slate. There we go. I think that's probably it. 10 days of growing period. Average temperature minus 8.4, so it goes from minus 24 to up to 7 degrees. Wow, that's not very warm at all, is it? But this is all looking good. No pollution. This is a new thing that was introduced, the pollution on the map, which I think you can see in certain places. I don't know if I'm zoomed out too far. Yes, this is like this pollution area by the looks of it, and up here as well. Not entirely sure what that means in terms of gameplay, but I will do my research. Anyway, so we've picked our spot. This is going to be our neighbourhood. Going to be in the Goba Peaks near the Kandagal Forest. Well, I'm liking the look of that. Let's go to advance, make the tile. I'm going to go slightly bigger. The end game of this playthrough is going to be building a spaceship. I've only done that once before, a very, very long time ago, probably about 2 years ago now. And I quite like the challenge of getting a spaceship built, especially with all the new stuff that's been brought in with the various DLCs in between. So I'm very much looking forward to that. It's no mean feat, especially the last, is it 15 days you've got, while the reactor warms up. So, all right, we're going to go with fluid. Actually, going to go with just classic, mild, belief system like that. That's fine. I don't know about fluid. I think I'll just go with the easy peasy. I don't want to hamper myself with ideology, to be quite honest. Right, now I'm going to pick 3 of the these guys. I'm not going to re-roll anybody, so I'm just going to pick one of these people because I think it's a bit more in the spirit of Rimworld. So I'm going to take a look at these, and I'll be right back. Okay, well I think I'm happy with the choices that I've got. So let's take a look. We've got Schultz, VR designer. Good skills in plants, animals, and artistic. That's going to come in quite useful, especially these two. So he's going to be, our main grower probably, and somebody who's also very good at making statues and other bits and pieces. That's always going to be very useful. Animals 8 is going to be super useful as well. Pyromaniac, it's not so bad. Jogger's quite useful, so that's quite nice. Always good to have a jogger on the team, and she's 20, so no health conditions, which is great. We've got Noob, a Space Marine medic, who, as the name might suggest, is good at shooting, good at animals, good at medical. 2 people being good at animals is not amazing, but that's fine. I'd rather they may be good at something else, but hey. Jogger, trigger happy, so 2 joggers, that's quite nice. Trigger happy is okay. I mean, quicker to aim, less good at shooting, so it's not ideal, but as a shooting skill will increase, hopefully this will offset the accuracy debuff there. Medical 11, so it's always good to have a good doctor on board. Crabtree, Navy scientist, does have the heart blockage, and yeah, she's actually quite old, but the intellectual of 14 with a burning passion is going to be super useful for getting through the early stages of researching, because obviously research is going to be a big factor in what I'm doing. I've got to get right to the end of the research tree and research the items for the spaceship, such as the Johnson Tanaka drive and all of that good stuff right at the end. So having good intellectual off the bat is going to be really useful, despite the age, despite the heart blockage. She may not live to see the end of the game, as she's got delicate. That might come back to bite us in the backside. Slothful, it's not great, but the quick sleeper could offset that. The fact she's sleeping less means she's working more, so even with the debuff, the burning passion will help. So I'm thinking maybe these 2 will offset each other as well. So I think all in all, she's a fairly balanced character. So I'm going to go with these 3. So I've got Crabtree, Schultz, and Noob. Whew, alright. Now, as regards to xenotypes, what we'll do is we'll just welcome them into the camp, and we'll try and capture them and stuff like that, rather than start with them, because as I said, I don't know what I'm getting myself into. With the various xenotypes, I'm going to ease myself in nice and gently. So, alright, let's get started. Let's do this. The game begins. Okay, here we go. Lots and lots of water on the map, which I'm not entirely happy with. But on the plus side, we have horses, which is awesome. Off the bat, horses. I'm loving this, because that's going to make getting around it in a caravan so easy. It's awesome. So we've got some food on the map. Got more food on the map now. In terms of ancient dangers, do we have any ancient dangers near the middle of the map? We don't. Ancient dangers here by the looks of it. Okay. It's on the edge. That's not ideal. A little corridor there. Okay, so I guess I'm thinking we're going to own this part of the map. There's a steam geyser here. It'll be quite nice. And got some stuff that we can reclaim. Shame we can't reclaim these. Ancient ruined APCs. Yeah, okay. Lots and lots of wood, which is fab. Yep, okay. Defensible position, I think. Got some rich soil there by the looks of it. Not much, just a couple of patches. That's a shame. Obviously, with the only having 10 growing days in a year, I'm going to have to maximise my growing potential as much as I can. And the rich soil will certainly help me do that. We're going to have to use greenhouses, I think, and then therefore we're going to have to get a lot of power to run those solar lamps. But okay, well let's get on with things now, shall we? Let's do that. Okay, so now who's the best shooters? We've got Noob, we've got Crabtree, we've got Schultz. Okay, so Noob looks like he's going to be the best shooter. I'm just going to get all this set up, then I'll be straight back. Okay, that's the initial orders set up and ready to go. Let's put this on max. We're going to chop some trees down. We're going to put some... Oh, we actually start with the horse as well. I forgot to check my starting animal. We actually do start with the horse. That's absolutely brilliant. We're going to get these tamed up as soon as we can. We're going to put some shelter over our stockpile, and we're going to get some trees being chopped down here. That's what it needs to do just to get the roof up. Right, so we're going to get a basic structure in place. Let's get some walls up now. What are we going to do here? Something just nice and straightforward. So 12 by 12. How wide have I made that actually? I don't think I made that wide enough. Let's take a look. So that was 12. Yeah, okay. Let me go on with that. Do a door, couple of doors. Okay, Schultz actually doesn't have a weapon. What I've done is I've given, because Schultz's shooting a melee is absolutely terrible, I've given the knife and the gun to Crabtree. In the early days, it doesn't matter so much. Crabtree's got really excellent skills in both shooting and melee. So I've given her the armour, because she then with the knife as well, so she can be the melee fighter. Alright, so let's get these trees chopped down. There's a bear here already. Wow, that's not great. Okay. Get some beds set up as well. Need the roof on here. Get a torch lamp. Actually get a campfire up, just for now. It's cold. Go on, get these trees chopped down. So as you might have gathered, what I'm going to do in this run through is I'm not going to cut away too much. So you'll be seeing more of what's happening on the screen than in the previous run throughs. In my first previous runs, sorry, not the first runs I did, I basically, you saw everything that happened. I'm going to do a mixture of the two. I'm going to show you the majority of what happens with some cuts away. Like if there's absolutely nothing going on, like at night for instance, then I'll be cutting away in order to kind of just make things a little bit more interesting. Let's get a couple of stools up as well. Is that tree stumps? Let's get rid of that. Somewhere nice and warm anyway, that's the main thing. We're going to get some... They haven't gone to sleep yet, have they? Where the heck are they all? Well, Schultz has gone to sleep. That's fine, he's warm, at least inside. I'd like to get some beds up though. It's going to encourage them to sleep inside, first and foremost. At least they're warm. I'd actually like to get some beds built, if we can. Now forget about the end table. Beds. I'll rearrange all this as and when. This is obviously just quick and dirty, just to start off with. Okay. So... let's get that hauled away. Need a dumping stockpile as well. Oops. So, dumping stockpile. Let's do that next for now. Got it deconstructed. Got a few predators hanging about here. Not entirely comfortable about that. I want to get these horses grabbed up as soon as I can now. It's the best place to put a little corral right up here. It's nice and easy, isn't it? Let's get that done. So, structure, fence, we'll do kind of like so. Fence, done that. Fence along here. Before we get carried away too much, just get a fence gate here actually. We can line these horses up to be tamed. And that's going to be awesome just to start off with. Got a little bit of grass there. We can just expand this as necessary, just to give them more grass as we move forward. Alright. Now, we don't have anything to tame them with, of course. We need to get things in the ground, of course, so let's get that done, shall we? Some rich soil. It's going to get eaten if I plant it down there. So, are we growing season here now? Permanent winter... Now, where does it say if it's growing season? I can't remember. Let me just double check the world map. I want to make sure that I haven't messed this up and landed on a tile inadvertently that I can't actually grow on. No, I got 10 out of 60, 1st of August. Yeah, to the 11th of August. So, 11th of August. So I've got, yeah, I've basically wasted a day. Well, not wasted, but you know what I mean. So let's get some crops in the ground. It's going to have to be rice. This doesn't really matter where I plant it, I think. So let's get that set up. I'm not going to be too clever about this. Just get some rice in the ground. Rice. Okay. Got the beds. Get rid of those. Got a table to eat at. Now, in terms of dumping stockpiles, let's get some of this inside. Yeah, we're basically dumping everything here. We don't actually need to do that. Let's separate this out. Let's get a stockpile inside for the more important stuff. So things that's going to be top of mind, clear that. We're going to want components inside. We don't want those rusting outside, just to start off with. We want all food types to be inside. And we'll give that the priority of important. So here, we don't want foods, we don't want components, so manufactured, we don't want components outside. Want apparel in here as well. Don't want that outside either. Food, apparel, that's pretty much, oh, medicines of course. We definitely want medicines inside, so there's medicines there. And medicines don't want to be here. Okay, I'm going to have to expand that out, I think. Now, when we've got a little bit more time, we'll build shelves for these, so it doesn't cause any beauty issues. But for now, we'll just do this. Okay, how are we doing? So the rice is going down, beautiful. Now, what are we doing with construction? So construction, I've got one person on construction, but looks of it. 3 and 2. I'm going to give these guys construction mandate. You're not very good at construction, but anybody who can construct can help. Get some floors down here as well, make it a little bit more pretty than it is currently. So it's 28 degrees inside, that's actually quite warm. It's 12 degrees outside, okay. So I've got the corral up, got some rice getting planted. Show me I haven't got anything to feed the animals with. Now, what we need to do is start getting our freezer full of meat, because when the winter comes, everyone leaves the map, and that's going to be a very bad thing. Actually, we'll grab that up if we can. So let me do some planning here. I'm going to plan out where we're going to lay everything out, and then I'll be right back. Okay, we're going with this then. So we've got the orange is the doors. Going to have a door here, a door into the butchery and the kitchen. They're going to have a door into the freezer area. This is going to be a cooler. We can add more coolers as time goes on. This is going to be a chimney area, so we're going to open this up to the outside world, and that's going to have a door on it, so the bandits can't focus the chimneys as they normally do. Alright, that's looking good to my eye. Let's go with that for now. Then we'll build some power, but at the moment we need to get the crops on the ground as kind of a priority. 28 degrees, is that giving them a sweaty debuff? Let's have a quick look. Awful barracks slept in the heat. Okay. Why don't you maybe use a couple of torches instead? Oh, we haven't put the marker in, have we? The pen marker. Completely forgot about that. Gosh. Wooden pen marker. There you go. Okay. It seems to be quite happy attached to the hitching post, though, so... okay. Bear that in mind. Right. Now, we can make kibble to try and take the horses with, but the kibble does need veg as well as meat, so that's a bit of a no-go. I need to try and drop the temperature here a little bit. I'm thinking maybe if we build a passive cooler to offset... How much is that? 50 worth. That's quite a lot. Okay, how about we... I mean, it's only a temporary issue, of course, but sweaty debuffs is entirely avoidable. So, let's go to, let's say, I don't know, 3 torch lamps maybe? What if we deconstruct this? Get the torch lamps up. Before they did the floor first, so we don't get a huge debuff here. For the awful barracks. Oh, let's see. Refrigerated, that's good. Okay, good. Now, Schultz needs to be focusing on planting. Let me just make that a priority. Growing, sorry. Yeah, Schultz is a 1. I'm going to make you cook and then grow. Yeah. I'd rather we get some of the growing done. Let's get this in the ground first. Oh, harvest up some berries. That's actually a very good point. Alright. Now, how are we doing for wood and resources? Let's expand this out. It's got lots of medicine. No wood. Okay, let's... gosh, been a long time. I'm very rusty, so excuse me for clicking around a little bit. Oh, of course, we've got hill root as well. Lovely. Let's harvest this as well. Lovely. I know the floor takes up quite a lot of wood and takes a bit of time, but at least once it's done, and then we can not worry about it too much. Okay, good. Plentiful trees. I want to get power up as soon as possible. I'm not going to get hunting just yet, but I've got my eye on these guys. Come on, Schultz, you can do this. Stallion 1. Yeah, I'll tell you what, actually, Schultz, could you prioritise... Oh, I need 30 wood. Darn it. Got a visitor. Recreation variety. I need to look at these these things over here. Right, recreation variety, absolutely. Let's get horseshoes pin up and running. Put that inside, actually. Nah, I'll be alright. We're outside now. Very keen for Schultz to get that pen marker done. Oh, he's on it. He's on it. We'll get them moved in there in a second. Beautiful. Right. In they go. Good. We're getting them. Hang on. How are we taming them? What are they taming them with? I thought we didn't have... Oh, is it berries? It's the berries, isn't it? I can't honestly remember. It must be the berries. Because we can't use anything else to take them. The rice hasn't been done yet. It's got to be the berries, hasn't it? Yeah. Right, let's deconstruct that. Oh, visitor. Kechan. Kekan? Kechan? Kechan, probably. What have you got on you? Pemmican. I have a feeling that you'll probably leave something for me. Oh, this is one other mod that I've introduced, by the way. It's called Color Quality. But it will show, in where it says pour, it will color grade it. So that the better an item, the brighter the color. So like green and blue and stuff means it's good. So that's the one mod I've added. So mods are in a mod list, which will be in the description of the video. So by all means, take a look at those. It's all quality of life mods. To just disturb my sleep, dude. I hope it leaves me a present. Yeah, they're all quality of life mods as previously. I've not made any significant changes from my previous runs. Yeah, so you can take a look at that list. Right, let me get this floor done, just for the purposes of getting that done. Right. Move when you wake up, you can clean, and Schultz when you wake up, you can clean as well. Nope, you don't do cleaning. Schultz absolutely doesn't do cleaning. Okay, that's fine. You just build, dude. I'm good with that. Right, I've got plenty of wood coming down, so let's start architecting out the rest of. Oops, let me just cancel that. No, there you go, perfect. Okay, oops, don't do that either. And then we'll replace this with stone in due course. I'll just remove the planning markers from here. That's a beautiful thing. Alright, good. Let's get some doors in. Doors under structure, not furniture. Honestly, it's been a while. Right, door. That's where the thing's going to be. That needs a wall. I think. We need some decent flooring in here. The most decent flooring we can get for now is probably paved tiles. For cleanliness. Oh, have we shut ourselves in? Yeah, that's not great, is it? Wooden door. Okay. 19 degrees centigrade. So these are keeping up. That's not so bad, actually. I didn't realize 3 torches would be that effective on a room this size. Schultz, when you're done, need to clean the rooms. Schultz won't do it, of course. Crabtree will clean the room. Okay, so that's that done. Cooking on gas. Build a copy. Put it there. Wooden door. Put that there. Mad raccoon. Oh yeah, it's in the corner of the map. Okay. Cool. Now, how many horses do we have? We've got 3 horses. We got male, we got female, and we got female. Okay. Good. I'll start having little horse babies. That'd be nice. Bring in the money. All right, get some heel root because we're gonna have some cuts and braises, no doubt. Cuts and grazes, even just braises. So I'm gonna keep an eye on a raccoon. Raccoon's coming in hot. Right, let's get my guys. Raccoon's going to come this way. 1 shot, 1 kill? No. 2 shots, 1 kill? No. Grief. Crabtree, actually I need you to use a pistol. Where's he going? Well, it's good practice. Where's he going? Oh, there we go. Doesn't matter. Who cares where he's going? Fine. Right, as you were, guys. Thank you very much. Awesome. Okay, where do we stand? So, we've got loads and loads of steel. I think we've done the basics. We can start getting some power, I think is probably a good shout now. I want to get power up and running now. What's a relatively safe place for power? I want to be able to kind of contain it as well. Yeah, let's get biotech. Pollution pump. What's that? Ground water filtering pump which steadily cleans polluted terrain. Oh, okay. Toxic waste packs which must be hauled away. Okay, that sounds good. Right, so I am thinking power-wise. Where's power? It's going to have to be wind turbine, isn't it? I need batteries. I'm going to get a wood-fired generator and a wind turbine just for now. Once you've got batteries, it's going to be less of an issue, but I want to be able to store the power, which I can't do at the moment. Is there a better place for this? Yeah, something like this perhaps. Oh, it's a bit exposed, but do you know what, for now that's fine. So in preparation, let's run some power conduits. And ditto for this as well. Right there. Okay, we're going to encase this. I'm having trouble speaking today. Right, we're out of wood again. 50 wood. Okay, let's chop some more wood. Rice is in the ground. Pleased to see that. 27% grown. Beautiful. I'm thinking maybe more rice, actually. More rice, more rice, more rice. We can never have enough. Zone, growing zone. Another big lump. 11 by 11. That's good. That peels. Let's move that over here. Right, rice plant. Okay, good. Right, so let's have a look at the resources we've got around. So we've got plenty of stuff there. We've got that's the Mechanita thing, if I remember correctly. Got to extract that. Lots of wildlife around. Pleased to see that. Yeah, all looking very positive. Do you know, on retrospect, I'm probably going to expand my base southwards. I really don't want that there. Let me do that again. Let's put it down here. There we go. I don't want to get the stuff that's growing in the way of the base expansion. Okay. Now, next thing we need to do is we need to build a a research bench. Simple research bench. Boink, and get a nice comfy chair because you're going to be sat here for a very long time. Is that a blackboard? Oh, brilliant. Baby decoration. Oh, that's nice. That's really cool. I love these new things they've added. Very good. Okay. Are we short of anything for this? No, just a couple of components so we can get up and running. You have got components, haven't you? Yeah. Let's get rid of that planning bloop on there. Oops. Remove plans. Okay. Horse has got a little bit of grass left. Put in a research bench. Lovely. And there's no light over here, though, is there? Okay, that's the problem. It's dark. We're going to need one of these torches over here. We can't move these, can we? No. Kind of people sat in the dark. What's that about? Alright. Cooking like gangbusters. Planting like gangbusters. Got some light here in the corner. Let's get a research project on. So we're going to want batteries. Number 1, batteries. Green energy with no batteries is just wasted energy. We are going to call ourselves... Now, I'm actually currently reading a really good book, which I've read before and I really love, called Perdido Street Station. Perdido. Spanish word meaning lost. And I really like the world building that's in it. If you haven't read it, I'd highly recommend it. It's by a guy called China Mieville, or Mayville, M-I-E-V-I-L-L-E. It's a fantastic book. If you like your kind of steampunky kind of vibe, absolutely fantastic. So I'm going to go with that because I don't have an original thought in my head. And funnily enough, in keeping with the kind of biotech theme, they have lots and lots of different races, kind of some humanoids, some not humanoids. So we're going to go with the Weavers. Now, the Weaver is quite a big character in the book, but I think the Weavers is good for me. And the settlement, his name is, of course, going to be New Crobazon, which is the name of the main city in the book. I think that'll work for me. Doink. Yeah, there we go. Okay, cool. So going to get some planting done. We've got power. Fantastic. Let's just check if everything's been connected up properly. More or less. Let's make sure it's on the same circuit. Oops. Power conduit. Right. Let's get the electric stove in. Which was that? Cold snap. That's really not ideal, if I'm being quite honest. That's really not ideal. Okay, let's get that hauled. Maybe my rice is not coming in this time round. On the plus side, this is going to be chilled all of its own accord. So that's nice. Right, let's get that done there. And we're going to remove the roof, which is a zone thing. Remove roof area. So that will vent out in there quite nicely. We can add on another 2 should we need to, but on a cold tile I don't think it's going to be that necessary, if I'm being honest. Right, they don't hang about these, do they? Right, butcher table, add bill, butcher creature, do it forever. Right, let's line up some hunting. Hunt. Right, zone before they hunt, because I know they're going to be frightfully efficient. Do that. And in here, we're going to clear all. This is going to be priority important. And we're going to want corpses, animal corpses, and also raw food and meals. Okay. Which means we can move away the meals and the raw food from here. In fact, all foods don't need to be in here at all. Right. Alright, cool. Bring that in. That's going to get rice plants die because of cold. Oh, that's such a shame that not even 50%. Oh dear. Well, I don't know how long the cold snap's going to last, but we've got another 5 days of growing. I think we're going to miss it this time round, but such is life. Now, let me just sort out the research. Yeah, research is going to be... I need you to focus on that, I'm afraid. Wait a minute. Cooking, then research. Yeah, I'm actually better with that than anything else. Yeah, cook first, then do the research. That's good. Okay. Okay, so it's 8 degrees inside. That is not ideal. We're going to need a campfire. We'll start crying otherwise. We don't want that. Right, now back to production. Electric stove didn't get built. It's being built. Have we run out of components? No, we don't. That's just something we just need to get to. Power's already in place. Yes, it is. This is not being finished. It's a components issue. That's going to get put in. We just need to set up. That's been done. I can't set up the work tasks on this yet. Okay. Right. Where are we? That's under furniture. I'm going to put up some shelves now. Put some shelves. I'm really glad they buffed shelves in the last patch. Make a bit of lag there. Sorry about that. Build a copy. Cancel that. Okay. Get medicine on the shelf so I don't get debuffs from that. We can now actually shrink the zone considerably. That doesn't need to be there. Bring in all the lovely food. Minus 14. That's lovely. Is that actually minus 14 outside? Darn it. That can be switched off for now. We don't need that on. No, actually, you know what? Let's say we'll put it on. Set this to minus 9. So it just switches off after low power now because it's reached that temperature already. Okay, how's everyone doing? Well, there go our crops. That's a shame. They've eaten this place dry already by the looks of it. Okay, how are we going to feed them? I have to expand out their pen area by the looks of it. Cold snap is not what I was hoping for straight away. We've got quite a bit of wood, so let's just make the pen a bit bigger. Construction botch. Never mind. Keep going. Your heart's in the right place. Okay. That's enough food for now. We've got that built. So electric stove, that's good. Let's just take a copy of that. Build a copy. Not taking input. Got a raid. The Murder Partners. That's such a good name. Add bill. Right, we're going to cook simple meals times 4, simple meals times 1. Do until you have... How many of us is there? 2 meals a day. Plus a couple to be on the safe side. Pause, unpause at 3. Yeah, I think we're okay with that. So 14 and 3. Do until you have 14 and 3. Okay, cool. Alrighty. Right, Murder Partners. What we got? We got Dr. Watson. Ian, Dr. Watson. Watson. I love that. Right, what are you like, sir? You are pretty and you're a fast walker and you're really good with animals. Okay. A baseliner, so he's coming in with his natty moustache and his beanie hat. It's not a beanie hat, is it? What do you call that? Flop hat, right? Yeah. It's all poor, degraded. He's brought some beer with him. That's nice. Not sufficiently interested in this guy, if I'm being honest. We've already got 2 people who can do animals, so I'm not overly bothered about this. Well, let's go out and smack it. Is he attacking straight away, by the way? He is. Need batteries. Yes, I don't need batteries. Right, let's get them sort out. And let's go to Crabtree, give her the pistol. Beautiful. Should get Schultz a weapon, really. I'll give Schultz this guy's club when he dies. Where's he coming? Is he coming? He's coming up this way. He's going to come round and down, presumably. Headshot. Oh, that's got to hurt. That's probably got to sting a little bit. Well, get wrecked, as one might say. Alright. We have gone a little bit over, but I hope you'll forgive that. We have got the beginnings of a half-decent base. Right. Now, before I forget, let me just get rid of... Oh, it's not all built yet. Yeah, I'll just leave that for a second. I'll get that to be done. Deconstruct, so then they got the whole of this area. Not much left to eat here, though, unfortunately. Yeah. Anyway, okay, there we go. So we have we've landed. We've set up the bones of a base, and we are going to go from strength to strength. Where are we going to fit my spaceship, though? That's the question. I've got plenty of space over here, so I'm going to have to, yeah, just thinking ahead, really. But I'm going to use these watery, swampy bits as good defense points. I think that's always very useful when they're slowed down and walking very slowly through. Maybe incorporate that into a kill box or something. But anyway, getting ahead of myself. I hope you enjoyed the episode, and I hope you'll be with me for the series. I'm very keen to see the different races of, well, the new races that have been introduced in biotech, basically. So the wasters and the hussars and all that good stuff. We're going to be friendly with the Empire for a change, and they get some side-casts, which I can't wait for. I've really missed those. So I'm really looking forward to the series to come. Anyway, as I said, I hope you had a good time watching this. Please do leave a comment, or any feedback is always very welcome. Come and join the Discord as well. It's a really good community in there. And if you have any questions about this or about anything else, we also talk about other games. So you're more than welcome. Please do join. Anyway, for now, I'm going to let you go. This is Bug, pulling the plug.